Hey, it's time for your weekly market update on the Celebration Florida real estate market, as well as all the things that are going on with the town, the community events. There's a lot that goes on around this time of the year. It's real fun. We have a great time doing summer in the town that was built by Disney. And we have a new listing that our team is really excited to share with you about. A lot of unique, special features to make this one of a kind. But before we jump into it, let's cue the theme song.
Information on celebration.
All right. Well, if you're a Celebration resident who watches, feel free to say hi in the chat. Or if you're someone who's been tempted to get into this community, welcome to say hi again. Let us know where you're watching from. I moved to Celebration from Nebraska, of all places. Never looked back. I'll tell you that. So we will cover just a few little quick community updates before we jump into some highlights for the real estate market, what's come new on the actives versus what actually closed. So very, very excited about that as well. So real quick, let's pull this up. The flamingo scavenger hunt is tomorrow. I know we've talked about this the past few weeks, but if you're out on your morning walk or just getting around town, hanging out in the spaces, taking your kids to the park or something, you may notice some unique little goodies laying around, and they are treasures for you to take. Basically, it's officially National Flamingo Day, according to every day of the year is some kind of special holiday, and it's fun that people have done that, official and unofficial. So the join the hunt for 30 pink flamingos positioned around the community's amenities. So think about like parks, playgrounds, pools for a celebration. And it said if you find one, you can keep it. But they say in the mice type here, be kind and only take one flamingo so everyone has a chance to participate and enjoy the fun. And I'm kind of curious about what these flamingos are. Like, how big are they? What do they look like? Are there various kinds of them around Celebration? This is kind of a unprecedented thing. So I mean, yeah, definitely post in the Celebration porch page on Facebook if you find any. I'll keep an eye on that just to see what turned up, and I'll definitely let you know if I happen to stumble across any while I'm out and about showing houses tomorrow. And then, of course, we have the Independence Day parade event. So we're already, gosh, we're getting to the end of June here, getting into July. And so, yeah, just a reminder real quick that Celebration's doing fireworks. The town event starts at 5 p.m. Those fireworks are going to start at 9:20. Things will all wrap up by 10. And they go big with the fireworks. It's a real significant show. They don't just throw a few sparklers around and call it a day. And this is interesting. You may know that a lot of times on Fridays, at least once a month, Celebration does the food truck Friday. That's in the downtown Lakeside Park area. But really, the food truck's going to have a dedicated event on a Saturday, July 11th. 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Lakeside Park. And this is actually turning the food trucks into a bit of a competition. So it says, help pick the top taste, the ultimate food truck challenge with truck after truck of savory, sweet, and scrumptious. Visit the trucks and vote for the winner. So, wow, if you enjoy any particular vendor there, that's your main go-to, you like the Chinese one, or you like the sandwich, or you won't know the one that makes a mean hot dog, this might be a chance to show your support in a new way besides just giving them your business. So it's free entry, July 11th, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Get yourself something to eat and get tribalistic about it. Pick your favorite food truck. And then, of course, in addition to that, we had a Celebration resident want us to share with you this outlet for an art club. So basically, last week we shared with you about an art club that was meeting in Island Village at the clubhouse there. And now we have the Celebration Art Circle, Level Up Your Drawing Skills, meeting Friday, June 26th. So that's this upcoming Friday, 9 to 11:30 a.m. And this time at the West Osceola Branch Library Celebration meeting room. So that's at 305 Campus Street. So yeah, if you want to meet some other artistically minded people that are local to town. I mean, it's hard to just find an event where the real kindred spirits are. Sometimes I know Disney connects us all, but sometimes we have special talents and interests, and it's cool that there's some clubs like art clubs or the writers group that meets at the Artisan Park Clubhouse sometimes. Definitely make a note to give this a shot if you've got some drawing skills that you want to share. Absolutely, especially if you're a Disney artist. And with that, I think I want to throw it over to, we're going to highlight a new listing that just came on the market for Celebration Florida. We're going to talk about this. It's our new listing. I've got this. Happy to share about it. And we have I got this pop up coming up here. Excuse me a second. This is 816 Runner Oak Street. This is the East Village area of Celebration. And every village of Celebration, Florida has something special about it. But I will say that when people ask for streets by name, ask for the Celebration lifestyle in particular, East Village is an area of Celebration that we do get a lot of the most interest in. And this home on 816 Runner Oak Street, it's special because it's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath plus an office. But there's two kinds of people that we find: the people who like a primary bedroom on the first floor, people who like a primary bedroom on the second floor. And what's amazing about this home is it was so beautifully remodeled. It has a primary bedroom on the first floor and a second primary bedroom on the second floor. That's 2 out of the 4 bedrooms, in addition to having a beautiful office space as well. This is a pool home. This is a home that backs against conservation. And so a lot of things that are special about this. But you know what? A picture's worth 1,000 words. So let's show you the video. Let's get into it. Wow, that is 2,834 square feet of magic in there. Um, I just think that this is a special one that we are proud to list. Sometimes when you see a home so beautifully renovated inside, some people get a little suspicious. They ask, like, why is the seller selling if this place is so nice? Well, uh, lifestyle changes. This particular owner is a proud Celebration resident, wants to continue to be a Celebration resident, but just loves to go into homes and beautifully update them before moving on to another one in town. So like this home, since the owner took ownership of it, was totally gutted, like basically down to the studs, with flooring, paint, totally remodeled kitchen, added the additional primary bedroom, so that there is a primary bedroom on the first floor. That's the one that we're looking at as well now. But there is one as well, even I think even larger primary bedroom on the second floor with your walk-in closets, with your beautiful bathrooms that have been totally done to the nines as well. And I love how your fully screened in pool here has that kind of, you see the acrylic, sorry, the mosaic tile there with the SeaWorld theme. It's got the turtles and the fish and the whales, like a Shamu fountain feature that's working with the pool. Beautiful, just scenery, easy on the eyes when you see that this backs against conservation. So just so many of the things that people ask for in a Celebration home: screened in pool, backs to conservation, close to downtown. Because if like when you're on a street like Runner Oak Street, it's kind of like you go across the block, cross East Lawn. There's a walking trail right on the other side that just leads you right behind the pretty East Lawn houses, through the woods, right into downtown, about 5 minutes away. Really cool laundry that they totally redesigned, that remodeled. And this is a fun space as well. They're using it as a gym. The previous owner used it as a theater room, and it's just an absolutely flexible space. And I love to see the previous owner had a special connection to like SeaWorld as an employee there, and so created this space to make it aquatic themed. And of course, that mosaic was preserved by the current owner. So beautiful stuff. Really excited about this one. 4 bedroom plus office, 3.5 bath, 2,834 square feet. We are listed at 1,495,000. And I just got to say, come and see it for yourself. This one is special when you see it, all the better in person. So with that specific home covered, I'd love to be able to share with you the broader market update for Celebration Florida. As you know, big part of this weekly show is that we get into it with let's add the text here, with giving you the actives, pending, and sold activities. And as you can see, this has just become a recurring pattern for Celebration in the past month or two now. We're seeing that the solds and the pendings on this given week are outnumbering the new actives. So we have 5 actives that came on the market. We have about 7 or 8 pendings and 7 solds in the past 7 days. So we are kind of seeing a shrinking of inventory. It's kind of catch while catch gimp. So that's why we're really happy to be able to bring quality listings like the one on Runner Oak that we just saw to the market, so that you're just not left with the scraps if you're trying to buy into this. So what we like to do is highlight, click on a few of these, show you the most economic entry point on this week. So actually nothing super cheap. We had some like 1-bedroom condos in the 200K price point that hit last week, but actually this week, the most economically priced home that hit the market was a single family residence, 1024 Bank Rose Street in South Village. This is priced at 779,000. It's just under 2,000 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Yep. So you could just kind of take a look here. This is South Village is also a nice area. I know I was just singing East Village's praises, but they've got some really fun look inside. See, I love to see the lively decor. Every room just kind of has its own mood, has its own theme. So good job on that. We'll keep an eye on this one. And of course, I'm a realtor and happy to show you anything that you saw. Also hitting the market this week was 331 Celebration Boulevard. So this is a townhouse that was on a more high-end price than single-family home. Sometimes, the townhouse can be more luxurious than single-family living. This one's over 3,000 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, and it's priced at $959,000. And I see that price per square footage is $315. So you get a little front porch space here. Good size for sitting out. Very tastefully done inside with a contemporary interior. Everything's kind of subtle and elegant with how that they've staged it. Yep, kind of a contrast with the last one we saw that was more emphasized on color. So if you're interested in that, townhome's kind of cool. If you just want to have your condo dues, take care of the building's exterior and the grounds so that you don't have to take on that kind of maintenance, especially if you're just living here part-time. Next up, of course, is the home that we just talked about. I'll just take a second. 816 Runner Oak Street, $1,495,000 for 2,834 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3.5. And then we had 914 Waterside Drive, 6-bedroom home, 4 full bath with a private pool. That is $1,499,000, so just under $1.5 million, but offering 3,896 square feet. I think this is the Charleston side row floor plan. This will be close to the Corpus Christi. Also has a private pool. Has a garage apartment. Yep, lovely indoor and outdoor space. Congratulations on hitting the market there. We'll keep an eye on this one. And of course, the most premium home that hit the market this week, and as far as pricing is concerned, 928 Jasmine Street, 5-bedroom, 4-bath, priced at $1,575,000 with just under 3,700 square feet. That price per square foot is there. It's getting in the mid 400s. And it kind of has that Victorian exterior. Some people like that. Some people prefer it. There's one thing that's really cool that everyone who's new to the town of Celebration likes to note is how there's just all those different styles of home. You could have the American classic. You can have the Southern plantation. You can have the Mediterranean with the orange paint and the tile roofs. You could have the Victorian styles here and more that I can't even think of right now. But that is one cool thing about the town. So let's jump into the pendings now, just like a few of these. So these are the ones that got a contract and they're on the way to the closing table. You know, we're going to root for them that they see it all the way. No bad inspections come up. 1038 Waterside Drive was the most economically priced one that hit the market. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath townhome. Well, it's a condominium officially, but it's very much the lifestyle of a townhome with this particular floor plan, I recognize. To get into Sienna, yep, that's usually the budget-friendly entry point into Celebration, but you're getting almost 1,500 square feet for $325,000. So that's pretty cool. We'll keep an eye on that one. And then the most premium one that pended out of quite a few, I think there was about 8 pendings this week. We had congratulations to 103 Acadia Terrace pending with 6-bedroom, 5-bath. 4,679 square feet, pending at $2.15 million. Yep, and there's that Mediterranean style that I was telling you about that we sometimes see. It's kind of cool to, and the gated driveway. Oh, very nice. You see that's where we're commanding that price premium. Super fun flow with this floor plan. Absolutely. I love the soaring ceilings. Personally, I'm a sucker for that aesthetic myself. And of course, you get that pond view out there. So congratulations on Acadia. Hope you make it to a smooth ride to the closing table. And now for what actually sold, already son, the keys were exchanged. We'll just take a look in Celebration. Oh, yes, this was us. Our team sold this. 1230 Wright Circle, unit 308, 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Artisan Park for $400,000 flat. This was a beautifully updated unit that had gorgeous look out the water. That's a fun building. And yeah, it was lovely, beautifully done inside. Disney people who love Mickey made Disney a big part of their lifestyle. As well as what sold, had single family, 1108 Oak Pond Drive got to the closing table. That's your 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath. You know, yeah, that's your easy maintenance starter home kind of feel. and is right now in celebration. That's sold for $665,000. Good. We're kind of keeping it a little away from a more scary number there. But yeah, 665. That's good. And that price per square footage was low 400s, 404. Let's take it over real quick to the more premium side. Island Village has been getting some closings, but yes, we did have Townhouse 315 Celebration Boulevard sold for $850,000. Hey, just over a month on the market. That's pretty good, and they got pretty darn close to asking price. 4-bed, 3.5 bath, and price per square foot. Ooh, I like to see this, 278. And that is not usual that you see in this market. The market's kind of moved up into a little bit higher than that lately, I will say. So good on them for that. And then of course, this home, oh, that's actually a resale in Island Village. So, even though I think of Island Village as the brand new construction area of Celebration, I forget that, some of them are not just yet to be built, but have been sitting here since 2021, or this one, 2023. 6-bed, 4-bath. Had a really nice view. I could get used to that. Sold for $1.1 million. Good to see. And then of course, another resale in Island Village, 7540 Estuary Lake Loop. 5-bedroom, 4-bath, got 1.18 million. And just over 3,250 square feet. Nice to see. Ooh, look at that inside. Very pretty. Very pretty. Very bright. It's got that like Backstreet Boys millennial white. And then I think this one we covered last week, but it's just right on that 7-day mark where it's probably not quite that 24 hours. But yes, we just within the last week, 913 West Park Drive was the biggest sale that we've had this past month. 3,250,000, 6-bedroom, 6.5 bath with just over 5,200 square feet. Lovely, like kind of just colonial, palatial home with these. How tall do you think these pillars are? Oh my gosh, that is wow. And the Juliet balcony right there is really, really cool too. Yeah, beautiful doors. Yeah, that is a awesome lifestyle that these new owners are going into. So yeah, wish them well. There's all different kinds of lifestyles in Celebration, Florida. As you saw, we have the condos in the $200,000 to $300,000 range, and then into the estates where we're getting into the 3.5 millions with these kind of pillars that are kaiju sized. Well, and then if you want, ever looking to buy or sell in Celebration, me and my team, you can get a hold of me. My phone number is right here. We know the streets on a street by street basis in Celebration, Florida, including the new ones that are just being built in Island Village, getting to know them. So we'd love to get to know you too. And yeah, if you have any questions, or if you want to check out that brand new listing that we have that just hit the market in East Village, definitely give me a call. Appreciate it. I think that one's gonna go quick. And yeah, anything else? I will just I know we missed in the chat here, but I'll keep an eye on my texts. So I'll throw it over to Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, to sign us out. Have a good one.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.